your back. And the key is that you want your knees in line with your hips or even slightly sloping downwards from your hips. If they're up high, the pelvis gets to be tilted backwards and then you can't take a deep breath so well. So lifting your seat, trying to find that perfect lift for your body, and rest the hands on the thighs. Good. And just for a moment, just do a nice big old shoulder roll just to free up those poor old shoulders. That's already good, isn't it? And then just let the shoulders relax and slowly turn your head to look over one shoulder. See how your neck's doing. And then over the other shoulder. And then back to center and let the head drop down. But even as you let the head drop down, lift the chest towards the face. So you get a little gentle ease into the back of the neckline. And then mindfully lift the head back up. And maybe start to lift your gaze like you want to see the ceiling. Maybe if it feels good, you can let the head drop further back, but not if it doesn't feel good. Draw in the shoulders towards one another. And as you exhale, bring the head back to center. Let's just do one more shoulder roll there. Good. So bring the hands down alongside you. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, start to ease forward with respect to your knees, your hips, your back. Maybe the hands stay there. Maybe the hands come forward. It's up to your body. And just take a couple of breaths. Some of you might go a little deeper as long as there's not a dog in the way, Claire. Take a breath. And as you inhale, walk yourself back up to center. Bring the left hand down alongside you. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, side stretch. So the left hand creeps away to make space. Right arm reaches up and over your head. Reach through the right fingertips. Anchor through the right sit bones. Good. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe up into that right rib cage. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, both hands down. Nice and simple. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side stretch. So the right hand creeps away. Left arm reaches up and over. Left sit bone anchors down. Stretch away through the fingertips. Breathe up into the left rib cage. Take another breath there. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, both hands down. Now check out which shin is in front and change so the second cross. So the other shin's in front. Might feel a little weird if you're not used to that. Sit tall up as you breathe in. And again, with respect to your knees, fold your way forward as you breathe out. And maybe the hands come forward, maybe they don't. Maybe you're lying flat. Maybe you're still upright. None of that matters. Just be in that place where your body feels a stretch, but you're still able to soften, breathe, and be present. And then as you inhale, walk yourself back up to center. Exhale, bring that right hand onto your left knee, your left hand behind you. Sit up tall as you breathe in, and just ease round into a twist as you breathe out, turning around to your left. Now, yes, the right hand's helping to tug you around, but just try to be soft in the right shoulder. Relax your jaw. Take another breath there. Use your exhale. Turn a little deeper around, as long as that feels okay. And then inhale, come on back. Exhale, just change hands. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. Sit tall as you inhale and turn yourself round as you exhale. Soft left shoulder, soft legs, tall through the spine as you turn. And then inhale, glide on back. Exhale there, just do one more shoulder roll. Lovely. So whatever you're sitting on, scooch it out the way. Come on forward to all fours. And it's worth noting that if you're on quite hard ground and your knees aren't happy, Grab a folded blanket or towel, bring it under the mat. So you still have the stickiness of the mat, but then where your knees are when you're in all fours has some support. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread the fingers out. As you inhale, lift the crown, lift the tail, just feeling your way into your spine. And exhale, round out your back. Push the floor away, dome up into the shoulders. And we'll do it again. So inhale, lift and lengthen, especially if you're feeling a little sleepy, sluggish. Focus on those inhales. Exhale. The inhales will bring you that energy. And 2 more times. Inhaling. Shoulders draw down, chest draws forward. Good. Exhaling. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now neutral spine as you inhale. And sit back for child's pose as you exhale. Now if child's doesn't work for your knees, you could stay in all fours. Stretch the arms out in front of you. And as you press down through the palms, lengthen the hips backwards. And now from here, inhale to walk the hands off to the left. Reach away through the right arm. Just stretch out through that right rib cage. And as you inhale, walk the hands over to the right, reach away the left arm and stretch out through that left rib cage. You got it. And then inhale, glide on back through center and pause as you exhale. Inhale, come on forward to all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, lift up the knees to down dog. And in this first down dog, step the feet out as wide as your mat. And then pad out the heels, taking your time to stretch out into the calves and the hamstrings. If down dog ever feels too much, just come down to all fours or child's pose again. Now, even as you pad out the heels, let your head go heavy. Tilt the sit bones up and stretch the thighs back. Good. Take 1 more full breath as you are. And then as you exhale, let's drop back down to all fours. Knees again hip width apart. Inhale, float up the right leg behind you. Exhale, bring the knee into your nose and round your back. Tuck up the shin as though away from the floor. Lift the leg again, inhale. Let's do the same again. Knee to nose, exhale. Round up, press the palms down. 1 more time, inhaling. And exhaling, knee in. Good. Lift, inhale. Now keep it there. Option stay. Option reach the left arm forward. Hold the balance but not the breath. Keep that breath fluid. Make the pelvis level to the floor as you stretch long through the right leg. Reach long through the left arm. Nice, Heidi. Take 1 more breath there. And as you inhale, left hand back down. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Help it forward if it gets stuck. And then inhale, reach up through the arms. Low lunge. Square the hips front and bend into the front knee. Now keep the arms up there, but interlace the fingers. Turn the hands so the palms face up and stretch up through the heels of the hands. Draw down through the little fingers and the thumbs. Keep the lunge forward. And just take another deep breath there. And then as you inhale, bend the elbows out. Bring those interlaced hands behind your head. Exhale, gently press the head back. Press your elbows back. Lift the chest. Lots of energy and breath into the front of the chest there. Keep the lunge. And then from there, inhale, bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Exhale, turn around to your right and reach up through that right arm. Now, as you turn, lunge into the front knee. Option stay, option tuck the back toes and lift the back knee if you want to work a little harder. Take a breath there, turn the ribs round. Nice, Julia, nice, Rosie. If you've lifted the back leg, work it strong. Press that left heel back. Well done. 1 more breath as is. You got it. Inhale, bring both hands down. Back knee down again if it's not already. Exhale to all fours. Tuck the toes, inhale, and lift the knees, down dog again, exhale. This time keep the feet hip width and pad out the heels like before. You could sway the hips a little bit if that's helpful. You could stay still. You could bend the knees to lift the sit bones a little taller. Just kind of snuggling into your down dog there. Good, take a breath. And as you exhale, let's drop back down to all fours. Ready for our second side. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Left leg now. Knee to nose, exhale, round. Lift again, inhale, fill up your lungs. Knee to nose, exhale, round your back. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. You got it. Lift again, inhale. Now keep it there. You could stay or exhale, reach up that right arm. Now pelvis level, reach through the right arm, draw the shoulders down your back. Tiny bend in the left elbow, just so you're not locking that joint, good. And then with your inhale, right hand back down. Exhale, step the left foot up between the hands, help it forward if it gets stuck. Inhale, rise up. Here's that low lunge again. Now square the hips front, bend into the front knee. Reach through the fingertips for a breath. And then with the hands up there, let's do the second interlace. So all that means is the other little fingers on top, the other thumbs on bottom. Turn the palms up, stretch up through the heels of the hands. Draw down through the little fingers and thumbs. As you press up through the heels of the hands, lunge into that front knee. And with your inhale, elbows bend out, hands behind the head. Exhale, elbows back, head back, chest up. Especially for those of you who are feeling a little sleepy this morning, just let that inhale just nourish and energize and feed you here. Now, inhale, bring the hands all the way down to the floor. Exhale, here's that twist round to your left. Turn around, reach up through the left arm. Keep lunging forward. Option stay, option tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. And if you've lifted the back knee, really work it. Press that right heel back. Twist round through the chest. Nice, Anna. Nice, Deborah. Reach tall through the left arm. One more breath. And then inhale, both hands down, back knee down again if not already. Exhale, back to all fours. Spread the fingers, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the knees to down dog. Stretch out long. Take a breath there. And then from here, inhale, glide on forward to a plank position, top of a press up. Option, drop the knees if it's a bit much. Big inhale. And lie down, exhale. When you're down, point the toes back, prop up onto the forearms, Sphinx pose. So elbows on the floor, just forward of the shoulders. As you anchor the elbows, lift the crown, draw the shoulders back, and lengthen the chest forward and up. Fiona. Pets get so excited when we do yoga, don't they? No one knows better than Kat about that. Take a deep, full breath in there and lie down as you breathe out. Come on up to all fours. Inhale. Tuck those toes. Down dog. Exhale. And from here now, inhale to walk the feet up towards the hands or the hands towards the feet, or a combination if you'd like. Set the feet hip width apart. Little bend in the knees. Grab the elbows and hang. You could shake your head out if your neck's tense. You could sway your body left to right. Take a nice wide breath into the sides of your ribs. And with your exhale, drop the arms. Keep the knees soft. Inhale, roll up through the spine, no rush. And when you come up, roll those shoulders back. Stand taller than you ever stand. And exhale, hands to prayer. And then just Take a nice deep full breath. You could even sigh it out. We'll just do that again, just bringing in that optimism and that light that we find in our spring. Now from here, inhale to reach the arms out and up, stretch up high. Exhale, dive all the way down, soft knees like before, hands to the shins or the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step the left foot back into a deep lunge. Now this time you have a choice. Drop the back knee like we've already done, that'll be easier, or keep it straight, that'll be harder. Inhale, reach up. So now you're in low lunge or high lunge. Square the hips front as you bend that front knee. Work through the back leg. If the knee's lifted, that is. Now, inhale, clasp your hands, but behind your back this time. And exhale, draw those shoulders back. Pick up the chest as before. Nice spring breath into the front ribs. And from here, inhale, bring your hands to the floor. Now, if the back knee's down, lift it. And as you exhale, start to straighten up that front leg. Hop in the back foot a step if you want. Now, your hands could go up on your shin. Maybe they can stay on the floor, but don't force it. And with your exhale, you just start to straighten the leg a little more. You don't have to straighten it all the way to feel that big old stretch through the belly of the hamstring. Just take a breath there. And inhale, bend the front knee again, hands down. Exhale, down dog. So lift the hips, step back, stretch out. Inhale, come on forward to that plank. Now remember, you could drop your knees. And exhale, lie down. This time, point the toes back and stretch the arms down alongside of your body. Palms face the ground. As you inhale, lift your chest, arms, and legs up off the floor. It doesn't have to be high. Just think length. Chest draws forward, toes stretch back. Feel the whole back body firm. Nice big inhale. And lie down, exhale. Come on up all fours. Inhale, tuck the toes, and down dog, exhale. Now inhale to walk the feet back up towards the hands, hands towards the feet, whatever you'd feel like. Grab the elbows like we did before, only change the cross of the forearms. Hang, and maybe shake out the head like we did earlier. Try not to lock the knees. I know that's a hard habit to break. Nice, Rachel. And as you exhale, release the arms. Inhale, roll up through the spine. And when you come up, stand even taller than before. Exhale, hands to prayer. Second side. Inhale to reach. Fill your lungs. Exhale to fold, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift, so draw the chest forward. Step the right foot back. Exhale. Now remember your choice. You can drop the back knee down or keep it straight. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge or high lunge. Square those hips front. Well done. Bend into the front knee. If the back knee's lifted, press back through that right heel. Inhale. Here's that weird second interlace of the fingers. And exhale, shoulders draw back. Chest lifts up. Squeeze back the shoulder blades. Bend a little deeper into the front knee. Work like crazy through the back leg if the knee's lifted. Nice, K. Inhale, hands come down to the floor. Front foot stays there. Exhale, straighten the legs. Hop in the back foot a step if you want. Hands could go up on the shin. And remember, you're working that front leg towards straight, but not fully straight. And in fact, if you feel quite a deep stretch with the leg really quite deeply bent, that's fine too. Take another breath there. Find somewhere to soften. How about those shoulders? And then inhale, bend the front knee, hands down. Exhale to down dog. Lift the hips, walk back through the feet. Well done. Inhale, come on forward to your plank. Drop the knees if you want. And exhale, lie down. Now this time, hands stay by the rib cage. Toes point back. Roll those shoulders back and down. So in other words, think of the elbows drawing back towards the outer hips. And as you inhale, shuffle the ribs forward and up for a low cobra. Elbows back, good Sue. Shoulders back and down so the neck's nice and long. Nice, Kiara. Take a full breath in and release as you breathe out. Now pause. We're going to come up to the same thing again. Shoulders back and down. So here, keep your neck long and inhale back up into your cobra. Think of the hands pressing down and almost dragging backwards towards those outer hips. Nice. Big inhale. Peel up a little more and lie down. Exhale. Inhale, come on up to all fours. And exhale, child's pose. Again, as long as that's okay on your knees and your back and your feet, I suppose. And just breathe down into the lower back. Take a breath there. And inhale, come on forward to your all fours again. Tuck the toes. Exhale, here's that down dog. Stretch back. And from here, inhale to walk the feet back up towards the hands. And exhale, fold over the legs. Now this time, step your feet together. Squeeze the legs together and inhale, sit down as though into a chair. Chair pose, reach the arms up overhead. Now as you squeeze the legs, look past your knees. You want to see your toes. And then as you inhale, bring the left forearm across your thighs, the right hand to your lower back, and twist your chest round towards the right. As you inhale, come back through center. Exhale, change. So right forearm across the thighs, left hand to your lower back, and turn round towards the left. Inhale, come back to center. Now stand up. Pause as you exhale. And get so excited because we're going to do it again. Bend the knees. This time, hands to prayer. Now you could do the same twist to the right, or exhale to twist and hook that left elbow outside the right thigh. Press the prayer to turn if you're in that one. Now sit the hips a little lower. I know we're waking up those legs, aren't we? Nice. Inhale, come back through center. Last one, I promise. Exhale, twist left. Sit the hips lower than the head. Nice, Lorraine. Press the prayer, turn. Good. And then as you inhale, stand all the way back up and exhale. Well done. Step the feet back hip width apart just so you feel nice and steady. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, stretch up tall. Exhale, dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Stay there for one breath. And then let's exhale back into your child's pose. Or all fours if that works better for you. This time, maybe the arms release down by your ankles, maybe not. Just do what feels right to your body. And take a breath, breathing into the back body there. And then from here, hands underneath the shoulders. And as long as this is okay for your body, roll your way up and sit up onto your heels. If that doesn't work for you, just come to sit down, straighten the legs forward. We'll meet you there in a second. If you're happy here, try hands onto the floor behind you and just scoop the tail. So in other words, the pubic bone lifts, the tail draws down. So you'll feel a little stretch along the frontal thigh. It's quite big on the knees and the feet, so if it doesn't work for your body, don't force it. Take a breath there. And with your exhale, come on back to center. Lean to one side to release the legs. And straighten the legs forward. So meeting up with those who chose not to do that last one. If you did the last one, sometimes it's nice to kind of circle the ankles because that can be big on the feet. I do that too, Kiara. I move my hands at the same time. So keep the left leg out. Bring that right foot into your inner left leg. Now, as I explained last week, by all means, lift your seat, sit up on a block, or if the knee's up off the floor, bring a prop under the outer thigh. Any pelvic dysfunction, sciatica, stuff like that, bring the foot into the inner ankle so you can keep your hips square forward. As you inhale, bring your hands alongside you, sit tall. And as you exhale, just start to ease the chest forward. Send the left heel forward, toes draw back. And think of the sternum, so the breastbone, drawing forward as though towards the space past the front of your mat. Good. Take a breath there. Inhale to come back up. As you exhale, bring that left hand onto your left shin. Turn the ribs round to the right. Inhale, reach up the right arm. Exhale, take a side stretch. Reach the right arm up and over your head towards the front wall. You might slide the left hand down. Some of you, if you're very open, you can reach more for that foot. And to get a better twist, maybe you'll like the feeling the left hand could hold your right knee instead, and you could twist yourself round a little more that way. So just exploring. Yeah. One more breath as is. Good. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend up your right knee, foot on the floor. Now we're going to do a twist round to the left, so it's an open twist. Bring that right elbow inside the knee, the left hand behind you. Sit up tall as you inhale and twist round left as you exhale. And the elbow can press open into the knee, but the knee stays still, doesn't let itself get shoved away. Nice, Sharon. Take a breath there. Use your exhale, turn a little more. And then inhale, glide on back. Keep the legs. Now hold the knee with the left hand, right hand behind you. And exhale, turn around to the right. So it's a bit of a counter twist, but also a twist unto itself. And then inhale, glide on back. And exhale, release out the right leg. Good, second side. So left foot inside the right leg. Now remember, you could lift your seat, you could pad up the knee, you might need to bring the foot into the inner calf, inner ankle. Sit tall as you breathe in. Good. Fold as you breathe out. But remember, instead of thinking down, try to think more forward so you keep that length, the breastbone dragging forward towards your right toes. That creates a better stretch, to be honest, but it also keeps the space for breath. And the breath is what really helps our nervous system, our stress, that feeling of tiredness. And then use your inhale, glide it up. Now let's set up for the side stretch. So right hand starts on the right shin, turn round towards the left. Inhale, left arm up. You got it. Exhale, side stretch over. Right hand might slide down, it might not. You might be reaching for the front wall. You might be reaching more for the right foot. That right hand might come round and catch the left knee instead. It's really up to your body. One more breath. And then inhale, come on up. And exhale, bend up that left knee, foot on the floor. Let's start with the open twist right. So left elbow inside the knee, right hand behind. Sit tall, inhale, and turn round, exhale. Elbow presses into the knee, but the knee stays still. A little bit less reliant on the back hand to prop you up. And then inhale, come on back. Now hold that knee with the right hand, left hand behind. And exhale, turn round left. And then inhale. inhale, glide on back. Exhale, straighten both legs forward. Now move the flesh of the buttocks out the way, anchor the sit bones. If it's hard to sit with the legs out straight, if you kind of feel like doing that, then sit up on an edge of a block or a folded blanket or towel. It just makes your life easier. Sit tall when you're ready, inhale. And just ease forward as you exhale. And the hands might come to the floor, shins, ankles, feet, whatever feels comfortable, accessible, like you're giving your body a treat. Because we are. Take a breath there, make it a good one. And then as you inhale, just slowly, smoothly glide your way back up. Lovely. So exhale, cross your shins like we did right at the beginning, right? Only this time, if you're feeling a bit more open in the hips, your knees are happy, this is something that your body feels like is a nice idea, you could stack the shins instead of cross the shins. But if you give it a go and you make more of a Z shape, or if it just doesn't feel right, come back to the first one. Sit tall up as you inhale and ease forward as you exhale. And like in the beginning, hands could stay there, hands could come forward. Maybe now that we're warmer and we've worked through the legs, maybe you dive a little deeper, but with respect to the knees and the back. And use the breath here. Draw in that hope, that light, that goodness, that wellness with the inhale. And just let go of all that's not serving you, all that's kind of weighing you down with the exhale. And then when you're ready to, inhale, come slowly back up. Good, lean back and exhale, change over the cross or the stack of the shins. Maybe you're stacked, maybe not. Maybe you want to lift your seat up higher. Sit tall when you're ready, inhale, and ease forward, exhale. Once again, it doesn't matter how far forward or down you get. Listen to your body, not your ego. Maybe the hands come forward, maybe not. And use that breath. Like the inhale's drawing in spring, the exhale's releasing the shadow of winter. One more. And as you inhale, glide all the way back up. And exhale, lean back to release the legs. If you're sitting on something, move it out the way. Scoot your way forward. If you think you might get chilly, now's a good time to put on a layer and make your way to lie down onto your back. And when you're lying down, hug in the knees or the backs of the hamstrings. And in fact, it's worth saying, if your chin's higher than your forehead, you might need a foam block or a little throw pillow or something under your head for better neck alignment. Now keep in the right knee and exhale the left leg out along the floor. Send forward the left foot as you draw the right knee further towards you. Relax your shoulders. Change legs, left knee and right leg out. Press forward the right foot, drawing the left knee. And then bring both knees back in. Reach the arms out to the side. If you don't have space, cactus arms is a good way to save space. And as you exhale, drop the knees over to the right for a twist. And broaden across your shoulder blades. Now, either look up at the ceiling, or if your neck feels okay to, you could turn your head like you want to see the left hand. But then just keep that length through the left side of the neckline. Lovely. And then inhale, bring the knees back up. And exhale, change. Maybe look up, maybe look over. And even now, just breathe. And then inhale, bring the knees back up. And exhale, place the feet down onto the floor, knees bent. Now shuffle your shoulder blades down a bit so your neck is long. Scoop the tail forward so the lower back is long. And then straighten the legs forward. And if your lower back feels at all uncomfortable, you could use a rolled blanket or towel or a bolster if you have one underneath your knees. Yeah, some of you are grabbing blankets. That's a lovely idea too. Socks. And then do more than just close your eyes. Let your whole face drop back. And if you've been feeling quite stressed recently, then focus now on those exhales. And every exhale, just giving a little bit more weight to the ground. And if you are feeling a little sluggish, stuck, low energy, then focus again on those inhales, just drawing in that light and making it your own. And if you feel balanced, focus on the in and the out. And if your mind has wandered, notice where it's wandered and just gently draw your focus back to the peace of the moment. Now, if you have extra time today, I invite you to stay here as long as feels right to you. Otherwise, just start to deepen the breath and bring a little movement, fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, head. And then with an inhale, reach the arms up over your head and stretch your body long and tall. And exhale, ground your lower back, bend your knees. And roll over to your side. And take your time as you carefully, slowly press yourself up and come to sit. And feel free to sit up on a cushion or a block. And when you're up sitting, sit tall through the spine, but relax everything else downwards. And as I spoke of in the beginning, just take a conscious moment to thank yourself for showing up today, to thank your body for all that it can do, to thank this beautiful community for being present with you, to thank the practice of yoga for being such a gift in our lives together. And then sit a little taller, and as you exhale, fold the hands to prayer in front of the heart. And as you lift and open the heart, bow the head. And may we take with us this sense of gratitude and space and that spring optimism as we step off the mat till the rest of the day. Take one more energizing breath in together. And let it go. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.